Everyone, it's Jennifer Hoffman, and I'm in Kansas City. I'm going home soon. I want to make this little video because I've been kind of conversing with some people, and I've noticed some things that people are starting to realize, and this is about what they've created in their reality, and now all of a sudden they realize they don't like it, and it's part of their reality, and changing it involves making changes that can feel really overwhelming because they look at everything that wants to be changed and think, oh, it's going to mean a total transformation in my life. I don't know how I'm going to do this. So I just am not, I don't even know where to begin. So in this video, I'm going to teach you a method to kind of back into that energy so that you invite the transformation by kind of trying it on for size. And if you listen to the radio show, I shared this story with you, and I'll share it here kind of as an example. So a few years ago, I was in a store, and I found this great-looking blue dress. It was absolutely stunning on the hanger, and I was just going to buy it. And I had some other things to try on, and I thought, well, I'll try it on just to make sure it fits and it looks good on me because it was a little bit expensive. So I get it in the dressing room and I take it off the hanger and I can't figure out how to put it on. It had this series of zippers and closures. I absolutely could not figure out how the dress went on, and once I took it off the hanger, I couldn't figure out which was the back and which was the front. So I didn't buy it. But this is what happens to us when we look at transformation, we look at change, and we think, oh, I want to change everything, but where do I start? How do I begin? So here's my suggestion for you. Start by experiencing the emotion first. So back yourself into change by experiencing what you want to experience as the outcome. So if you're not happy now, what you really want to experience is joy. Or if you are feeling unfulfilled, what you really want to feel is fulfillment. And those are just energies. Emotion is an expression of energy. It's the way we bring energy into the planet and the way we actually experience it in our reality or in our lives. We make it real by bringing it in and then experiencing it through our lives. So let's start with joy, because joy is a really high energy, it's a high energy emotion, but it also is the ultimate kind of expression of any other energy. We want to feel joy, which goes beyond happiness. Joy is that sense of amazement and wonder, that feeling that everything is going great and we look at everything and it sparkles. It's what you feel when you're in love the first time, especially when you're in that first in love part of being in love. So imagine for just a minute, maybe give yourself 2-3 minutes, not more than 5, you don't want to overwhelm yourself. What would it feel like to have joy in your life? So think of feeling joy, feeling fulfillment, feeling more than happy, but a constant state of happiness where you are just amazed at how wonderful your life is in this moment, and you know that tomorrow is going to be the same way. If you think of how joy makes you feel secure, you don't worry about things, you know that everything in your life is flowing and everything looks wonderful. Close your eyes and allow yourself to just feel that experience of joy, but as it would be present in your life. And if it's been a long time since you felt this way, then just try a little bit harder to bring that feeling of joy into your life. Think of a joyful experience that you had at some point in your life. We've all had at least one, and what that felt like, and try and recall that energy and bring it back and just sit with it for a minute. What happens when you bring the energy of the emotion in is you actually back yourself into the transformation. You actually invite then what will create the joy in your life as part of your change. And the way that works is by bringing in the joy, by bringing in that energy, you create an opening in your life for something to come in to bring that joy and to create that joy as a permanent structure and to anchor that energy in your life. So just try for 5 minutes. Again, if you can't do 5 minutes, do 2. And then tomorrow do the same thing. And try and do this for a couple of days in a row, maybe 3 or 4 days in a row. And then by the 4th day, start expanding the joy by asking yourself, what will bring this energy into my life? What life experience can come in and anchor this joy energy in my life? And this way, you've created the experience of the emotion, so you already have the opening there, you already have the feeling, and what you're doing is you're bringing then things into your life that are at that vibration. So you, in your own awareness, are only aware of certain things that can happen. The universe is a lot more creative than we are. So when you bring in the experience of joy and you say, whatever I bring in as a transformation, whatever changes in my life, it has to be at this particular energy. It has to be at the energy of joy. So that does a couple of things. Number one is it helps you try on the energy first, so you don't buy a blue dress that you can't wear because you can't figure out how to put it on. But it also allows you to very firmly establish the energy boundaries for what you want in your life. And that's also going to help you bring in something that will specifically bring joy into your life. So remember, just practice for a few minutes. It doesn't have to be forever. There's no pressure. Just think of something that would bring you joy. Think of the energy of joy and how that would feel in your life. Do this for a few days. And please comment and let me know how you do, because I know this works. I've done it with thousands of clients, and I know that creating the energy first, creating that energetic space, invites something to fill that space that will bring that energy to you and anchor and ground that energy in your life. This is Jennifer Hoffman of EnlighteninGlife.com. We live in really transformational times. Changes is part of everyone's life right now. I know it can be hard, but it can also be extremely fulfilling, as I experienced in my life when I decided to move 1,200 miles away and to a place that I really love. And believe me, my life is really full of joy now. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you in the next one.